Houston, we have a problem.
What?
It's July 13th. It's not Friday, though. That's a good thing. What did
Apollo 13?
Yeah, Apollo 13.
I was wondering where you're going with that because
I've seen
I
that
was
movie
like,
once.
I've seen the movie like 19 times.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks returns home every time.
I've seen The Martian like 19 times.
Yeah, same concept.
Oh, goddamn.
I thought you were getting like.
About blew up my fucking hip.
Oh,
Almost hyperextended my hip.
Something blew up.
The goddamn dog barrel ass through the damn table. Almost hyperextended my damn hip.
He greeted me with a dick punch.
I was almost Bo Jackson. God dang.
That's where I was going with that.
That's where Mica was going.
John's shitty ass fucking cell phone music.
Got a fast car. That sounds just like Tracy
I
Chapman.
just muted his mic real quick.
I just love how he says he's a checkout girl. Luke Combs is so confused.
We've already had this discussion on this podcast.
I'm not. I know, but
where we were going.
it gets me every time.
He did like the double fist pumps down. I know.
I know.
Like the angry. I know. Like the kid that,
He
the
stole
kid
that
that's
one from Cam.
frustrated.
No. John's seen that move a time or two.
Hey, man.
Yep.
His whole house does it. Even his wife. No.
It's way cool.
She rides her skis.
Yeah.
I just punched my dog in
That's
the
the
back.
only thing she's
Get
riding.
off me.
Oh, just
Get off me. Get.
But nah, man, where I was going with that is Houston, we got a problem, is we went to the Luke Combs concert on
Again?
Friday night.
Yeah.
Again.
It took us 3 fucking days to get there.
That was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
The whole time when John was like, yeah, we're going to meet Mica at Chick-fil-A at 3:30, I'm like, 3:30?
No, it was supposed to be 3, right?
Well, we were going to, yes.
I'm
no,
like,
it's supposed to have been 3:30, and it was like 4:15.
Right. Yeah, it was. We were a little bit late.
And it was raining, and then we're like, oh, we'll stay off I-4, we'll go the back way, and got behind a fucking tree trimming truck that went 45, and of course couldn't pass. And then we make this bright move to get over on the 3-1 and fucking sit there for about 20 minutes.
apparently all the east side of Hillsborough County and the west side of Polk County were all converging
Yes.
all at the same damn time.
on the same place, on Stacy fucking Road.
Yeah. But did make up for it because the trip home was a breeze. Because of where we parked.
Yeah.
Out of there. Like, we went to Armenia over to MLK.
I
And
don't know how we
MLK
went. Yeah.
straight to I-4 and got on by the hardware. It was easy peasy, man. Like I drove 90 the whole way home. Because you know
John
why?
yelled at Danielle 13 seconds into our trip home.
I heard about it today. I heard about that.
Well, she was driving.
John, you was drinking, so you did the responsible thing.
She hit it though.
It didn't make a noise or nothing.
Yeah, she hit it with the tire. I think.
Without you saying something, I would have never known she hit a pole.
What you're driving because I've been drinking way more. And
Hey, there's a pole there!
Like you just fucking monster truck in this little parking pole.
John got enraged.
Like, hell, I could have hit that.
Yeah,
like, you're driving because you're not
You're
drunk.
right. I was like, I could have fucking ran it over. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
We're driving in your car, speed so fast.
You know why we got home? Because I had a fast car.
Yeah.
I had a fast car. I drove this thing.
Oh, you drove? Cool.
Well, it was a slow
Yeah,
car
I
on the way there.
drove.
Well, I didn't know she drove you home.
No.
You didn't drink a lot?
Yes.
I drank 2 beers inside.
I did stop after I hit the PDQ there, and we met at Chick-fil-A to get food, so we didn't buy food in there.
And you started
And we went to sit down in our seats, and we're like, "There's a PDQ straight ahead." Of course, we had to get it. We shared some tenders, and
Shared some tenders while looking at Laney Wilson's ass.
yeah, there was more cotton sticking out there than the top of a fucking aspirin bottle, I tell you.
Yeah.
And I told Ashton, I said, I'm not looking at these girls. I'm looking for Ross. He's a single guy looking to mingle, and I'm trying to find him some, right?
What was the business you were looking to get into that night?
Oh, yes. You know how you fucker better ever take my idea.
I've already patented it.
Copyrighted now.
I've already went on the web.
This is a disclaimer. This has been copyrighted by the United States, Florida, right here in the section 344499999. Okay? All right, but here's the deal. You know how they got chapstick for your lips on your face,
I remember this.
right? Yes. Well, I'm looking around, and, like, there's some shorty shorts. There's some thighs are rubbing. There's some, like, even dudes with balls rubbing probably.
My balls were hanging out that
Yes,
day.
but it was humid hot, and, like, so hot that girls' nipples were sweating. And that's a true thing.
Yes, they pointed them out.
Ashton did. She's
Yeah.
like, that girl's nipples are pierced, and they're sweaty. You can see them. They're like pepperonis. So I'm like,
Yeah, they're
hey.
like compact
So
discs.
I told Ross, and sure enough, Them things were exactly like she described.
Huge.
Huge. But anyway, come up with a brilliant idea, and I know it would make millions. But I wanted to call it chaffed stick, like, for chafing. And the slogan would be for the other lips. And then for the guys, we'd have shaft stick. You know what I'm saying? For the boys.
That wasn't even the business that I was talking about.
No?
No.
What business were you talking about?
This is the first I'm hearing of this business.
Well,
that's the only business I remember.
I heard it, but that idea is already done. It's just named something different.
You said you
Gold bond?
Yes. You said you were getting into the gold bond business.
That's what this is.
Oh.
But you can't call it gold bond.
But gold bond don't come in a chapstick form. It's a powder.
They said
shit. It's a rollerball chaffed stick with gold bond.
I've never seen a gold bond rollerball.
The ladies.
That's what I'm talking about.
How does the powder come out in a rollerball?
Pull your pants down. I'll show you.
No.
Oh God, no! Let me out of here.
No, that would be my slogan.
Yeah.
Shit the fuck.
You said all these girls wearing these boots here. They're gonna have some chafed ankles and
shit. They could. It could be used for ankles.
Yep.
It could be used for booty cheeks.
You specified like the ankles were gonna be chafed.
All of it.
I did find that if you were a female going to that concert, you had to wear shorts. You had to have
There's
a
starter kit. Yes.
You had to have shorts on where your ass cheeks hanging out.
Denim.
With cowgirl boots.
And I wasn't mad at it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I saw about 30,000 women with their ass cheeks hanging out.
There's a lot of them I didn't want to see though. But
there were some, yes.
But I did like.
You got to look at some that you don't approve.
Right, you got to filter. You got to filter.
Yes. There was too much biscuits with the gravy on some.
There was a lot of gravy.
Too much.
Too much biscuits with the gravy.
I like the.
Then there was some was perfect.
I like the mix up between because there's a lot of cowgirl.
There were some cows, all right.
Yeah, with the boots, but I liked seeing the Laney Wilson look with the tight bell-bottom pants.
Oh yeah,
with
them yoga style pants, just holding her all in there.
I enjoyed the mix-up. Okay,
you can tell that them yoga pants hold that ass up that she wears, and that when she takes them off, it just says,
you know how like when you got a can of Pillsbury's and you smack it on the edge and it goes,
yes,
like that. That's what I imagine. Like. But as hot as it was, I guarantee you needed about 2 gallons of paint thinner and a fucking paint scraper to get them things off.
Oh, jeez.
They were stuck, son.
You know the not the box knives, the shark tool that you use. Remember, they called it the shark.
Oh, for
it was the tape.
Cutting off the tape on the game.
Yeah, where you just slide it underneath the tape and you slide up.
She just takes that and
slide
slides
one
it
of
down
those up each paint leg, and she's
just
good to
cutting
go.
her pants off.
Yeah.
She ain't worried about reusing them.
She has to use the shark.
You know what crossed my mind with those pants? You know how there's weird people that pay for like used socks and shit?
I would have bought them.
Right,
I would have bought them
concert
used pants.
Right. I guarantee you, she could have made thousands off of them pants if she would have just put them in a Ziploc bag, put them on eBay, and auctioned them off.
How do you know she's not doing that?
You're right. I don't.
You don't know. She could be selling her concert outfit.
Ashton did find out who makes her pants, and Ashton actually ordered a pair. No. Hot yoga. No. But she figured it out. The same, like a small designer makes it, like trying on the up and up. But she ordered a pair, the pink ones, or no, the blue ones, like when we went to Nashville.
Lululemon?
No. Lululemons are pricey.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Lululemons.
I had to think about it. I was like, what's that brand they always say the girls talking about?
I didn't know what Lululemons were.
You're talking about Cocoa Melon?
Cocoa butter?
Cocoa Melon?
Let me tell you. Once you understand what a Lululemon is, you can't unsee it because there's a little tramp stamp on the back that displays it, but it also shapes the glutes like in a way that's like crazy. I'll point them out.
Please do.
Yes, they
Lululemon.
They're a little bit. They should be called Lulu catfishes because I guarantee you, some of them take them off and that thing goes.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can tell by Laney Wilson's ass that half of her ass is upper thigh.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. It just. Yeah. It's not a bad thing. It just those pants just like push everything up. Yeah. Because her
it's
ass,
like a bustier for you.
Ass has like a ledge to it. If you notice it.
Buttercup big enough to put a cup on that booty.
Yep. That's why during the concert, Mica's old lady Ashton sent a message like, "Hey Ross, what do you think about Laney Wilson?"
Booty, yeah.
And then I think she said she's like Mica has a thing for him, or she said she had a thing for him.
Oh, she said that's the only girl that she would consider bringing home. I'm like, please God.
So Mica and Ashton were sitting about 4 rows up from us, and like all the way at the end of the row. So I just looking back after she sent that message. I'm like waiting for her to look down, and finally she looked down, and I gave her the fucking thumbs up. She just busted out laughing. Then I followed it up with the old dump truck gift message in the in the group chat. The old dump truck.
Said, Ross, her butt is beautiful in that pink, huh? Question mark. I'm obsessed. Mica better watch out.
Yeah. She put that in
Then
there.
Ross sends the, ooh, yeah. John sends a fucking dump truck, dumping its load.
John did the dump truck. I did the, John did the Macho Man.
I
did the dump
truck. I don't remember seeing
yeah.
that. I mean, I don't even know.
And then Ross says, FYI, for you assholes 4 rows up, it's raining down here.
Yeah, it started raining. It started raining. And literally the water would drain down right like mid-thigh. But it was only it was only a mist though, so it.
Where we were at, you actually could feel some of the AC off.
Oh
of the
yeah, we felt it too.
there.
Yeah,
you get like a gust of it, and you're like, oh, thank God.
But that message about the rain was between Laney Wilson and.
Yeah, I didn't feel a drop.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I bet you didn't. It was right before Luke Combs came out. It was during that intermission.
That's when we went down to PDQ.
Dude, I was fucking swampy the entire time.
If I'd have brought my chapstick, you could have had some.
Yeah.
I
Let me get your roll-on Gold Bond.
I wore bathing suit.
Yeah, as soon as I got in your Jeep, I'm like, fuck, I thought about wearing the bathing
quick
suit.
dry tank top.
Fucking flipper flops.
Bro, yep, flip flops.
I almost wore my swim
I dressed
trunks.
to go to the beach.
He's like, it's dual purpose. If it rains, I win. If I sweat, I win. I'm like,
either
God damn,
way.
he's right.
It's a win-win situation.
He is
I'm
so
not
right.
fucking
I
retarded.
almost wore my American flag swim trunks, but I'm like, you know what? It's a concert. I'm going to dress up for the occasion, so I wore my cargo shorts, my traditional cargo shorts,
I hate
with a
that.
collared shirt.
Yeah.
And then I get it with swim trunks. You wore
I
like,
stopped.
you wore that same shirt.
No, I wore a green one.
Oh yeah.
I
Probably
stopped,
look the same, yeah.
I stopped giving a fuck about dressing up for shit.
And I'm like, you know
man.
what? It's a concert. I'm gonna spruce it up a little bit. I'll wear a fucking collar, and I'm like, fuck, no one else.
God damn.
Ashton's the only one that fucking dressed up.
She didn't dress up. She wore fucking. She wore
had
the
her starter
typical,
kit.
She wore the typical cowgirl outfit. Like
It took effort.
Shorts and
She
boots.
did makeup and all that. Between
Yeah.
me and her are the only ones that fucking gave a shit about the
Oh
whole
god
night.
damn!
I
Danielle
thought
got her
that
hair braided. She got her
I
hair
haven't
braided.
noticed.
I wore cargo shorts too, fuckhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Khaki cargos.
I wore gray cargos.
I wore khakis.
Yeah.
Khakis.
I looked like I was a military person with that green and gold on me.
And it was hotter than a Shania Twain in the 90s out
that's
there.
right, yeah.
And I ain't kidding you.
Hot.
It was like, and
It's hotter than
even like the whole time. My fucking arms and my head are fucking soaking wet. My back was drenched by the end of the night. And some lady behind me all night, fucking standing up, dancing.
Oh, I had one of those in front of
hit
me.
me in the fucking back of the head.
Oh, you titty?
And I didn't care.
Was it a titty?
No, it was her
No.
hands and shit, which I didn't care until she realized she was fucking doing it.
Yeah.
And she thought it would be good for her to like apologize to me. But her apologizing to me was grabbing me with a hand on each side of the head, like where the ears are. She grabbed me from behind around the head and said,
I'm sorry.
"I'm so sorry for hitting you." I'm like, I'm thinking to
You
myself,
should have turned
Get
around.
your
Yes.
hands off me.
I'm like, don't fucking touch. I'm like, we're good.
I would have
We're
died.
good.
I'd have died if you would have turned around, serious as fucking said, "Hit me, baby, one more time."
And do the whole Britney Spears thing in front of my face. Hit me, baby. But
old lady.
it was, like I could tell she was dancing, so she was like her knee or her thigh or whatever was like brushing me in the back of the head. I'm like, that's cool. Then she realized
Sure,
she
it
was
wasn't her fupa.
It might have been. And then she stopped, grabbed me by the side, east side of the head. I'm so sorry for hitting. I'm like,
She's drunk.
You know
man.
what else?
She's
the
drunk.
joke's on her. My fucking head was soaking wet and
Yeah.
sweating, so she had sweaty ass hands.
If you would have talked to her longer, she probably would have held on to your head at the end of the night
Oh yeah.
while he's tearing
Hell
that
yeah.
box
Yeah,
up.
stop being
Hell
such
yeah.
a prune, man.
Yeah.
You might have got
With
some
all that-
fucking
if she
she
motorboat
had probably
action.
like PDQ grease
Yeah.
on her fingers and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just
Fine.
because I wasn't selling my chapstick, it probably would have smelled like a box of PDQ once you got
Hell
down
yeah.
there.
That's fine.
Yep.
But if I had my chapstick, at least it would have been dry.
If you haven't had a PDQ in a while, you might.
I've never
you might
had
be willing
PDQ.
to go down there. And
I've never had it.
You'd have been having a DDP or something.
The old people in our area were not
DPP.
having it.
oh
at the
yeah, I
concert.
heard y'all had a little scuffle. A
Yeah,
ruckus.
or we had two groups of old people who were causing kerfuffles.
How old? 60, 70, 80?
The first group
Retired
was
AARP
probably in their
members.
late 50s, early 60s.
Oh, okay, your typical
Apparently
AARP
they were
member.
smoking and shit, and people called them out on smoking.
Oh,
and,
fuck them if they were smoking. Fuck,
Yeah.
you ain't even supposed to be
And
smoking.
then they
There's no
started-
smoke zone.
Cigarettes?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
I get that
the people
outta
like,
here.
y'all can't be smoking, and they started calling the younger people cunts for call them out, and the cops can't end up coming up and this and that.
Cunts.
And then
No, you're the one smoking, evidently.
that was in the row behind us.
Go down to the bathroom and smoke each other's pole.
And then the old people at the row that we were on, Laney Wilson comes on out, and some young group comes in and sits right in front of them. That was their seats.
Yeah.
It's a concert, so the young people were standing up the whole time, dancing and this and
yeah.
that. The old people were telling them, like, bitching at them to sit down.
No.
And they're like, it's a concert. It's like, we came here to watch Laney Wilson. We're going to stand, dance, this and that. Well, the old lady started throwing the people shit, this and that.
Yeah. This isn't
Well,
the
once
fucking
Laney
Phantom
Wilson
of
was
the
done,
Opera.
those old people left. So I don't know if those old people were just there to see Laney Wilson or whatever. But I'm like,
Yeah.
why are y'all fucking...
Where was I at?
You're sitting
Fucking
right next to
getting
me.
lemonade and
Sitting right-
vodkas.
yeah, you're sitting right next to me.
I remember
I'll
seeing.
take a double
yeah.
shot of lemonade and vodka.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the old lady the old man was trying to tell the lady, like, stop. You're acting like a bitch, but she wasn't having it
No.
because she was pissed off at the young kids. The young people in front of her were dancing and standing up.
I had a stinky fucker sitting next to
Yeah.
me. Yep. We had a couple interesting things over. Like on our row, there was a young girl. I don't think she was drunk. It was like early, and they had the medical team up there looking at her like she must have been like getting ready to
Dehydrated.
pass out or something. Yeah.
The tailgate's
So
serious.
that was a little dramatic for a minute, and then the old lady in front of me looks like she brought all the teenage kids from the high school she's trying to bang, like
Oh, wow.
and trying to impress them to this concert, and she's one of those that's like, oh, this is my song, and then like
Making my way downtown.
so then like Luke's like, all right, we're gonna slow it down here for a minute, kind of introduce the band. So she sits down for the first time. I'm like, I don't have a problem with it, but she's literally the only person, and it's right in front of me. And I'm like, all right, give you a little, little legs a break. They're pretty scrawny, kind of old, kind of frail looking, and she sits down, and it was like 2 guitar licks, and it was like, I start walking your way. She's like, oh my God, stands back up.
That was,
and
that was when all the band members were singing and shit.
she's doing like this, and
We meet in the middle.
and then she's like pointing over, like, you know, and I'm like, come on, man,
my
like,
God.
but I'm like, you know what, whatever, you paid for that, I don't
She's
give
having
a
a
fuck.
blast. That's what she
Hey,
paid for.
You know what? But it was entertaining. I found the humor in it.
I was fulfilled before the sun went down.
Really, in the bathroom or what?
Oh, damn.
What was his name?
Gary Allen.
Was he blowing smoke rings in the dark?
We're just sitting here watching airplanes. I joked, I'm like, I'm just here to fucking hear airplanes.
Oh man!
And then you hear a plane from Tampa Airport fly over.
watching airplanes.
Really? Well, he probably was on stage watching them flying the TIA.
No, there were some landing, or you can see some behind the stage.
That's what I'm saying. He probably was just making a statement, and everybody thought he was singing a song.
Yeah.
That
was my joke, though.
Down here.
So I'm just here to see Gary Allen.
Yeah, I'd never seen Gary Allen,
Me neither.
but man, he looked like
Every storm.
he looked like a member of fucking U2.
He's all tattered up and shit.
He's tatted up. He had like these like rose-colored glasses on, trying to look younger than he was.
He's an old man now.
His first 2 songs sound like a damn cat got stuck in a bag. I ain't gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Sound like
All the high notes he was going to the crowd for and shit.
Yeah, he was feeling pretty rough.
But
Yeah.
I'll give him credit. Once he got warmed up,
He was, yeah.
about the time he got to man to man, he was nailing
Yep.
it. Tell me the truth.
That was crazy, though.
Tell
Like,
me.
that's the first concert I've ever been to where everybody was, like, singing every fucking song.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, well, usually I go to the amphitheater where the audio quality sucks and all that, and everyone's
Oh,
like, huh? What are they singing? And this and
yeah.
that.
Right.
No, like you could hear fine. The video
Yeah.
drum was good. Like,
Yeah, like, you could actually hear the fucking band, the singer
you
singing.
actually had a place to kind of like sit. You
Yeah.
had kind of like a space,
But, like, every Luke Combs song, like, everybody fucking sang that shit.
I knew the majority of them. There's a couple I didn't know, but
I think I sang every one of them.
There were
almost.
2 or 3 songs I didn't know.
Houston, we got a problem. That was like
Yeah.
one of my favorites right there. It's still
Yep.
a good.
So
And I told Ashton, I said, yeah, babe, Houston got a problem. Actually used to be called Lakeland, we got a problem. Actually, no, Coldwater, Michigan, we got a problem. She's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I wrote that song when I was in Michigan up there working, when we first got together. And then, it's such a good song. Luke took it and said, but, it just doesn't have a ring to it. So he changed it to Houston. But the whole song was about me talking to you while I was up there in Michigan, and she's like, "Shut the fuck up,
You
you're an
fucking idiot.
It just doesn't have a ring. Michigan, we have a problem.
This is my kind of town.
This is my kind of place.
We went to the Baskin Robbins and all that stuff.
Y'all went to Baskin Robbins?
No, I remember you're doing the podcast in the truck and all that.
No, that was Culver's before y'all knew what Culver's was.
Yeah, Culver's.
I was out there tearing up concrete mixers, and y'all
like all the cops driving by.
Yeah, I was back there in the parking lot behind the fucking
under a tree. You're under a tree,
right next to Coldwater Ford.
Yeah,
not Colt Ford, but Coldwater Ford.
The cops circling around.
Yeah,
think something suspicious.
It would have been great if they would have came up. Hold on, I'm doing a podcast right now. Like,
what are you doing, sir?
Get out of your car. Get out of your car.
That was so hard to do because there was like a 4-second delay. Yeah. So by the time I started talking, y'all had already cut off.
Yeah, because you're on Zoom or Skype or something like that.
Yeah.
It was Skype.
We're Skyping it, man. Those are the good old days.
Yep.
You know what?
We'd be halfway through a conversation and Mica would cut in and we're like, oh, gotta stop. Let Mica talk.
Guess where I'd be right now if I didn't make a life change.
Michigan.
Fuck that place, man.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't.
Well, I bet.
Yeah. Like, good things happened when I left.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of good things.
John had a birthday.
Speaking of good things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I embarrassed the fuck out of him like 3 times, man. It was awesome.
I'm not embarrassed.
You turned so pink.
I'm not embarrassed.
At the coffee shop, they sing happy birthday to him in Spanish.
Happy birthday.
Yes.
I don't even know what it is in Spanish.
It's like that, yes. It's like, yes. And they brought him a piece of dulce de leche with a candle with lit on it.
Oh, wow. Shit's lit.
Yes, shit was lit. And he turned like 4 shades of pink,
I
bro.
didn't turn that pink, man.
So then later on that afternoon, we go to the Chili's.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. And our normal waitress said...
I was waiting on the call today.
No, we didn't go today.
I know.
We went to Panda today.
Panda.
We turned down the Smokehouse Barbecue for some Panda.
Oh, the Smokehouse Barbecue was not from a smokehouse.
It was pork tenderloin in a crock pot for 9 hours with some KC Masterpiece
At work?
on it. Yes.
Yeah, it was,
that they call Smokehouse Barbecue.
Hell yeah, I would have ate it. It's free.
Imitation barbecue. It ain't the same.
Free is free.
Yes, most time.
You say that, but so is the poots.
Poots.
Yeah,
the
poots.
You had them green poop.
No,
green
but
poots.
you charge those. You charge them for those poots.
Yeah, I'm pooping on.
You're paying for it. It may be free, but you're paying for it.
It's on company time. Poots are on company time.
Technically, you're getting double on them.
Yeah.
You get the free meal and you're pooping on the
Yeah.
clock.
Oh, I didn't tell you about that. I ripped ass the other day. I was in my cube by myself and like, oh yeah, I feel good.
So I went to Chili's.
4 seconds later, a coworker walks in to ask me questions, and I'm like,
Nice.
and they just happen to sit down. I'm like, basket up, baby.
You're in my cube.
Like I could tell there was this look like, was that you type deal? And I'm just
It
like,
smells like shit in here.
I didn't acknowledge it or nothing. I just was like, well, here's what you got to do. This is what you got to request. La, 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 la. And I'm like, I can see the look like had that Elvis lip quiver.
Are you holding your breath?
You ain't one more hound, no, you.
I've done that working in the lab, thinking nobody was out there.
Oh, yeah.
And I ripped ass. Like you smell like the rotten egg type fart.
I've shit
and
myself
I'm like,
in my storage
oh my
room.
god, that stinks. And then of course, as soon as I think that,
Yes.
someone walks up and I'm like,
Yes.
oh no.
Sucks steady.
And they're like, did you
Friendly fire.
I have ripped ass in my storage
Did you fart?
room.
And I'm like, yeah.
I've ripped ass in my storage room to the point where I'm like, oh.
Oh,
Next thing you know,
God.
I hear the badge access thing, beep, beep, and the door opens. I'm like,
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
but they didn't
Hey,
say
do you
anything.
smell that? You
No,
smell
they
that?
didn't say anything.
I got. Did you fart? I'm like,
Yes.
No, I actually didn't. No shit, I think.
Oh,
Say
no,
what?
a chicken laid some eggs, and those eggs are rotten under the floorboard.
Chicken laid some eggs, huh? It's like code word. Code word Alpha Bravo. Chicken laid some eggs.
Chicken laid some eggs. Chicken laid some eggs.
Chicken laid some eggs.
So y'all went to Chili's for John's birthday.
We sure did.
Jay,
And you know what? I
y'all
told
get
him
the
he could
three
get.
for y'all?
I told him we at Chili's. You a special little guy. You can get whatever you want.
You get the 3 just for you.
I didn't want all that.
Nope. So guess what? We still split a 3 for us.
Yes.
Losers.
It's the perfect
It's actually,
amount, man. It's
it
the
actually,
perfect amount.
he was a cheap date, man. I got out of there for I don't know, like $14.
Man.
You know,
He
and
paid
that was
for
both.
he paid for himself if he got his own meal.
Yeah. Yeah, you just ate for free. You just nibbled off his meal.
This is a fucking mooch.
Said, you a special little guy. You can even get cheese.
You a little mooch, huh?
You a little mooch, huh? Came over there and get your own plate, huh?
So how was your ride to and from lunch?
Today?
For his birthday lunch.
Oh, I got car sick.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
He didn't tell me how. Like, what happened? He's like, yeah, I got car sick. But I was saying on the podcast.
He sat in the back seat, which wasn't like the middle. It was
it the Mustang back seat?
It was the third row of a Telluride.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah, it was
It's
the
a
very
compact
back.
SUV. Not compact, barely mid-sized SUV.
Bro,
it's a nice ride, don't get me wrong.
He gets out of that car and he is fucked ass up. Like,
And
he's
I'm like-
ready to throw up.
John's
Like Skillman Bachelor Party?
No, it's like
getting out of the car?
seasick throw up. Like.
it was a flashback to fishing where John's like, Micah, here's your fishing pole. we got there and they're like, Micah, are you all right? Are you all
you got
right?
sick on the way there?
I smiled. I'm like,
You got sick on the way there or the way back?
way there.
Oh, man. So you did not enjoy lunch.
He
So
did.
here's the thing. I sit down on the bench.
Everything
The
went away?
fucking hostess walks up and puts her arm like right here. She's trying to get the menus. I'm like, of all the fucking seats in this fucking house, I can't sit down for 2 seconds, lady. I'm fixing to blow Chunks, and there ain't a guy in here named Chunks. Get the fuck away from me. That's what I wanted to say. That's what's going on in my brain.
Well, actually, there is a guy named Chunks.
Yeah.
I'm
The
Chunks.
dishwasher, some hefty dishwasher guy comes up. I'm Chunks.
Garbage guy.
Love Chunks.
Yeah, he's fucking about to get car sick.
I'm about to blow your ass.
Oh, jeez.
Ew.
But you know what fixed it?
Queso.
Some queso.
Yeah.
Skillet queso.
He bounced back and then he sat in the middle row the next time and he was much better.
Did
So
much
literally
better.
3 feet made you sick?
Yeah, because when you're behind the axle, you get that pendulum effect. Everything's just like a, yes. You think about it like if you're down here at the fulcrum, like you're moving very little. But if you're up here, you see what I'm saying? Like you're moving a little bit in the middle, but you don't feel it.
Yeah.
And then whenever you you're up here by the fist like so, that's whenever like it fucking gets you, man.
Yep.
Well, they said like riding in the back row of the roller coaster is like
Yes,
the roughest
same
because you're getting that
thing.
whiplash, you're getting that
Yeah.
fucking extra force.
Yes.
It's
Michael
gotta-
was on a roller
it's-
coaster in the Kia Telluride.
It's
It
like
starts
being
from the front and works to the
yeah,
back.
it's like being the rattler of a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even that says, watch out. You know what I'm saying?
But with that, you don't got to worry about the back. You got to worry about the front. The front will kill you. The back won't.
Depends on what it is.
I'm talking about the rouse. Like,
Oh.
yeah. yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Only
I
you
was
get
like,
bit.
why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. You're looking at me like that.
I thought this is the part where he pulls a rattlesnake out. Like, look what I got.
I didn't know if I was going to fight Jake the Snake or something, you know?
Pull your 2x4.
First one that gets bit's a loser.
You got to suck the venom out of it, Micah.
I hope it bites my wiener.
No, you got to suck the venom out of his wiener, not your wiener.
Let's
I
play
got bit.
Smack the Cobras.
Then John's going to suck your venom.
It's the wrong kind of Peter Sullen. That's not gonna fix it. You know what? That could be your porn star name. You could get it on with Peter Jensen. And you could be Peter Sullen.
Penicillin.
Peter Sullen and Peter Jensen, starring Battle of the Peters.
It would be Pasco Polkline.
Oh, Peter.
That's their
Zephyr
porn
Hills.
group name. Instead of Florida Georgia Line, it's Pasco Polkline.
Yeah, that's that Zephyr Hills flow right there.
It'll be Peter Eater.
Peter squared.
Peter Squared. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The double PBs. The
DP.
DPs.
DP. John loves DP.
Yeah.
No.
DPs, what's that?
Double Peters.
Oh, I thought it was doing pussy.
Oh, that beer is old, man.
What is that,
Yeah.
an old tree?
Yeah, John's had beer in my fridge for like 9 years.
Dude,
and he's
it has-
drinking it tonight.
Yeah, it has the LPGA fucking World Tour sponsor on it. No wonder why.
Yeah,
What's the
God,
date
man.
on it?
It's a golf ball for.
I've told you to
crying
throw
out
those
sake.
away for the last 8 months.
Oh, I bet
Why
that's
is
at
this?
least
Are you
last
drinking
year.
out of this cup?
No.
Oh no.
I thought he was too.
Yeah, like my fucking start cup.
It says
What's the born on date?
June 28.
Of what month?
20. Well, no, it's
23, 22?
It says 26.
Let's see.
No. That's not the year. We don't even made it to 26.
I know, but
that can't be a born on day. That year hasn't happened yet.
Can't see nothing.
Here, I got a flashlight. Look, I come.
I'm about to pour that shit on my face trying to read the date.
Oh goddamn!
oh goddamn.
That's been in my fridge.
26 July 23. No, June.
June 23.
June 26, 23 is whenever it was expired.
So it's been a
fine.
month.
Is it
It's
expired
fine.
or is that the born on?
That's been in my refrigerator for at least.
I'm gonna
6
go. That's
months.
the expiration on that.
Hey, explorations. That's
'Cause,
right.
All of John's beer in my fridge has been in there for a minimum of 6 months.
I believe that. He quit drinking beer. He was drinking vodka sodas.
Oh,
no, I've been drinking wine every.
Wine, yeah.
Yeah, and then I
dumped out his
Watermelon
Bud
sunshine.
seltzers like a year ago.
Bud seltzers.
I've only-
Because he had the Bud
Oh.
seltzers in there for a long time. He stopped drinking them, so I dumped them out, and then he brought all that shit that's in there now.
Oh, that's all
And
right.
hasn't drank those in a while.
Yeah, that's back.
Because you brings wine.
Yep.
You know what I brought this week? Not a damn
Nothing.
thing. And I'm sorry.
I brought.
I'll make up.
One high noon.
Well, no, I had two.
Didn't even bring a damn Dagwood. He left
Well, he
it.
brought a bag in. I know he brought a bag.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, I had my high noon.
I still like you. You're my friend.
This is the one I bought last week.
Oh, we tried the new Four Rivers out last Sunday.
The what?
I did
Four
not.
Rivers Barbecue.
I never heard of it.
Exactly. It's over on the south side in front.
No. I don't wander south of I-4.
Well, I never did either till I started.
You work
working
there.
these.
Yeah, you have no choice now.
But there's so much uncharted territory over there. Like
Oh, I
it's
bet.
amazing. It really
It's
is.
Yuppie-ville
It's
over there.
literally like a whole nother fucking nation over there.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
all
feel
the
like
yuppies.
yeah, I feel like I need a passport to go over there.
I
Like
don't
you
think
go
it's
through
amazing.
you go through two genres of people to get to that.
You really do.
Yeah, you got the country folk where you live,
It basically
and
starts.
then you got the folk who think they're country where we live.
It starts to no teeth, some teeth, and full teeth.
Yes,
That's how we classify
Yeah,
it.
that's accurate.
That's
Yeah,
north,
you got no
downtown,
teeth,
south.
Some teeth, and then veneers.
Yeah, they
You
got.
work where veneers.
Yeah.
yeah.
On the south side, they got porcelain veneers. Okay,
Yes.
these motherfuckers are made out of
They
marble.
got enough money to rip out their perfectly good teeth
and put
in
quartz
fake
in.
teeth.
Yeah, they put quartz in
Yep.
or fucking granite or something.
That's retarded.
Hey, no, that's good.
Yeah.
I want to get to that
That's
level.
crazy,
I do too.
man.
Dude, technically you don't have to brush your teeth anymore.
That's
That's
true.
crazy.
All you got to do is just get some fucking marble polish and
Yeah.
you're
Or
good,
put
man.
some mouthwash in there and get
That's
rid of that fucking
insane.
overnight breath and
Your
you're good
teeth
to
are
go.
perfectly fine. You rip them out.
But they're not perfect.
Right,
They're fine.
but you have
They're
money.
fine, but they're not perfect.
Their imperfections make you.
But the good thing about it is you'll never have a rotten tooth.
Yes. You never need a
Ever.
root canal.
You can
You
still
never
get-
need a fucking
You
filling.
can still have gum
Dude.
issues.
Think about it, how cool it'd be if you smiled and your teeth looked like your new countertops.
I don't care.
That'd be fucking cool.
No, I like a little defect here and there.
Little defect.
Yeah, you know.
Why'd you get
like,
yours fixed then?
'Cause I kept
Did he not have braces not
Yeah.
long ago?
But I
Okay.
kept chipping because my bite was off, and I kept chipping the back of my front teeth because it kept the way.
So your overbite. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had to get a little more overbite.
Yes. And I was
Yeah.
chipping away at the back of my teeth, even though I'd use the sides most of the time.
Grinding.
If I was biting anything, I
Yeah.
guess the way it did it was like
Yeah, he had like a saber-toothed tiger. Like,
so I was
Yeah.
eating fucking my teeth up.
yeah.
So it was more of a bite deal.
I get it. They widened my mouth out. They had to put that thing in the roof of my mouth with a little key turner and spread the top of my mouth open to try to get all my teeth to line up.
That shit's
That
crazy
fucking
what
hurt,
they do,
bro.
though. It's crazy what you can do
Bruh.
to the body, though.
Yeah, man.
Like, motherfuckers are getting extensions where they're fucking...
Chin extensions,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
fucking making them taller
Yeah, that
and
was
shit.
on King of the Hill. Grandpa.
Cotton.
Yeah,
damn.
Cotton.
Fuck
Shit
Cotton, that's his
implants.
name. I lost my legs in the war.
Yeah, you got fucking shit implants.
Oh, did you get that fucking Instagram short I sent you with it? It's Hank Hill in the car, like,
Yeah.
with that rap song?
Yeah,
that
right.
was awesome,
Yeah.
wasn't that?
Yeah.
Give it away, Boomhauer.
Yeah.
Like propane game or something like
Yep.
that. Propane game got big old flame. Propane game got big old flame. Hit him, Boomhauer. Dang old, man. I know that propane. You know,
Now,
so
when you
I
go
don't
on
know,
a
flipping
tangent
that
and
match,
send
man.
like 38 videos in a row, I don't like each individual video.
Yeah.
I'll just send
It's a
you
whole.
I'll send you a reaction after I watch all the fucking
Yeah,
videos.
it's kind of a whole, you know.
It's rare I do that.
Ah.
Most of the time I comment on every one of them.
Yeah, you do. No, but I'll just send you one laughing face at the end of all of them.
Yeah, you do.
Well, you don't know which one I'm really laughing at.
I laughed at it. It was a collective laugh.
Sometimes I send the mind-blown one, you know. Sad face. Depending on what video it
I didn't
is.
think it was that far back that I sent it.
Just to let you know, John, I don't look at your individual interactions.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
Okay.
might save you some time.
No, not saving me nothing. That's holding it down and
Ain't saving me nothing.
ain't saving nothing.
shit. Oh, here it goes.
Money, keep it in a safe. If you talking out your ass, I'll pop out with this 30 and boom
Boomhauer.
Man, talking about goddamn propane, man, top out with that gun, man, go pew, 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 pew. At your brain, man. Shotgun go hook, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Talking about good.
That's awesome, man. Fucking like that like a real rap song, man. Propane gang, make that shot go bang, 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 pew, pew, pew. That sounds like some what is it, Little Yachty shit or something.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
I just smoking on some broccoli. That guy.
I think I've heard y'all play that before.
Yeah, it was a while.
Oh yeah, that was John's song for a while.
Smoking on that broccoli.
That way back when they lived at the old Bird Street.
Broccoli
man.
is super healthy for you.
Oh, we had broccoli diet. Let me tell you, Ashton, I watched her. She's like, son of a bitch. She popped the top on the salt, but it was the big end, and coated the fuck out of this broccoli. I'm like,
That's
we're gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, you're good.
It come out, it looked good. I took one bite of that, and I'm like, that's like looking at a fucking salt block. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna power through it, and that's just getting worse. And she's looking at me, and I'm looking at her, and I'm taking my water, drinking it, trying to wash the salt off, just to try to get it down. And she's like, it's salty as hell, ain't it? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, you don't have to eat it. I'm like, thank God. Oh,
Try
It's
to
like your
rinse it off,
personality.
man. Try to
Salty.
rinse it off real quick. Rinse it off in the water.
yeah. I didn't want to rinse off the other seasonings that make broccoli taste good.
Or you rinse it off and then you
Cheese?
re-season it.
Cheese.
And then you
Butter,
throw it back in the
cheese.
microwave real quick.
Oh, we don't microwave it. We threw it in the oven.
I've never been a fan of broccoli.
Well, no, you
I
don't
like broccoli.
normally cook it in the microwave, but once you rinse
you
it
can
off.
in them steam bags.
Yeah.
Steam bagging
Steam bagging it. Johnny Steam bag.
it. Steam.
I like to bake my broccoli.
You do.
Broccoli is
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
gross.
What do you give it a hit or two or what?
I like it
Cauliflower's
at a
even
high
worse.
temp.
Cauliflower's even worse.
Yeah, that's. I had actually had cauliflower and cauliflower tots tonight.
That's
Oh.
what? That's
Yeah,
fucking
it's bacon,
stupid.
You would be surprised.
Bacon, cauliflower,
I've
and cheese.
been eating cauliflower rice down there at the Fresh Kitchen.
It's gross.
It's avocado flour cauliflower rice.
I've
That's
had
pretty good.
I've had cauliflower rice before.
Well, where'd you get
There,
it from?
people, I don't know. People are like, it tastes just like you wouldn't know the difference. First scoop, that's fucking cauliflower. Dump that shit out, throw it away.
Dude, like, you need to come to the Fresh Kitchen. I'm
Oh.
trying to tell you. Fresh
The
Kitchen's
broccoli and cheese tots, man. It's like
No.
a tater tot.
good.
But it's not a
Broccoli and
tater
cheese
tot.
I've never
But
seen
it's
that.
not a tater
Yeah,
tot.
put it in the oven and it tastes great.
No, it doesn't
tastes
taste like a
great.
tater tot though.
It's still, man.
It's no.
It's good.
Wouldn't that be more like a broccoli nugget than it would be a tot?
Fucking
Broccoli-
whatever, bro. It's
broccoli.
a tot.
You know, that's a good question. Like, is a tater tot in the nugget family?
No,
Why? It's
It's
just
not
compact. It's just compact leftover potatoes.
but a nugget's meat.
Well, not necessarily like a butt nugget.
A butt is made out of meat.
Okay, I guess so.
Meat. I said meat.
You got
A nugget is made out of meat.
Well, what's a tot?
A tot's the tot. It's a potato in a like, little barrel fat.
Well, no, but that's what the tater is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
A tater is a
broccoli,
tot.
It'd be a broccoli tot.
so. Why
Not
they
a-
call them Hershey Kisses and not Hershey Tots?
Because it's a kiss, not a tot. A kiss
Why
has
isn't it a
little-
tater kiss then?
Because it doesn't have a little pinchy thing on the top.
It can take
Then-
that shape if it desires.
I've never seen a tot in the form of Hershey Kiss.
Well, what's the overall measurements to qualify as a tot? Why don't they call it a tater midget?
Because they can't.
Dwarf,
They can't.
small tater.
A small tater. It's the little barrel form.
Little tater.
It's the little barrel form. The twisted barrel form.
Yeah. You know what? You know, if you see one of them rude ladies and she's got a daughter that's rude too, you know what they call the daughter?
A cunt.
Tater twat.
Tater twat. Tater twat.
Got him.
Oh, man. Good debate.
Yep.
Set him up.
I love being a master at that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't want mushy tots though. They got to be crispy.
No, they got you
tots.
want
Oh,
crispy.
yeah.
That's where the air fryer comes into play because it gets that little crisps.
Yep. Crisp.
That's what
I-
I'm saying about these tots that I'm talking about.
Fuck off with your broccoli
Man,
tots,
you
man.
crisp them bad boys up.
I don't
They're
No,
pretty damn
fuck
They
good.
don't
off with your broccoli
qualify-
tots.
Now, if you threw some hash browns in there with it, then I would call it
Yes.
a broccoli tot.
If you ground broccoli
yeah.
and potato
Then it
and you
qualifies
mix
as
them,
a tot.
it's blended together.
They
That's a
might
tot.
have.
tot.
though. They might have.
They don't. It's fucking pure broccoli.
You got broccoli and fucking string cheese.
Yes.
The outer edge, I think, is some
Are
type
they
of-
crispy?
It's called the fucking like panko breadcrumbs. That's what it is.
Whatever, Ross.
Panko brand.
They bred the shit.
You're just negative.
I'm not negative. I'm a realist when it comes to the tots.
Why are you always shooting his ideas down?
Yeah,
Because he's
man.
all like fucking healthy, like John over here.
He's
Oh.
not. His wife is, and he has to eat what she gets him.
No, actually, I buy the groceries.
Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
trying to help him out.
Yeah. Yes.
I still buy ice cream.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, when he eats at lunch, he eats like he's forced to eat that shit at
Lettuce
home.
wraps and shit. And
Yeah, and then like for lunch, like it's like the unhealthier it is, the more I want it. You want
I
a steak
ate
and shake
pretty
burger? Hell yeah.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
steak and
Hell
shake
yeah.
burger's pretty damn good, man.
I've only been to Steak and Shake once in my life.
What's funny, man? It's a cheap burger, fucking good.
But it's
$4.
also like 5.5 miles from my house.
You hit I-4 on the way home, and you
how
pop
many
right
times?
in.
How many
I'm
times?
not gonna eat chicken. I'm not gonna eat fucking shake and
Hey.
shake and bake.
Two things.
I'm not gonna eat shake and bake at 3:15 in the afternoon.
I don't even
Two
know.
things.
You can't
I
even
know
spit it
you.
out.
I know you know how to get to fucking Lowe's because it's across the street.
Yes.
It's right there.
It's literally across the
Yes.
street. And then two, I don't want to hear how fucking far it is to get to shit. All right, I really don't. It takes me longer to get here than it does for you to get to fucking Steak and Shake and back.
I go to Lowe's at like 8:30 in the morning. Steak and Shake is not open.
Yes, they are. They have breakfast.
I'm not gonna eat a fucking hamburger
That
at
is
fucking
the
8:30 in the
best.
They
morning.
have real breakfast like eggs
Okay.
and chili and shit.
Yes,
Best
great.
burger.
I'm not gonna eat. And then like when I'm coming home from work, it's
It's 4 meals under
It's
$4.
3:25 in the afternoon. I'm driving by.
Best
It's-
cheap burger you're gonna
No.
get.
Oh yeah, great point. You drive by the motherfucker
That's
on
what
the way
I'm
home from
saying.
work.
Yeah. Four.
Welcome
Bam.
to the
Every day.
conversation. He brought it up 6 minutes ago.
I know, yeah, I did.
yeah,
my bad.
yeah. That's what sparked this
You
conversation.
know what? You can go there and on your birthday they'll give you one of them goofy fucking paper hats to wear.
I don't
Where
wear paper
else
hats.
does that? Oh, Firehouse gives you a fireman hat if you're a
Yeah.
kid. Yeah. True statement. John Long Dong Silvers used to give you a captain's hat too.
Long dongs of Burger
Yeah.
King gives you the old
And
crown.
give you two fish planks to stick in there.
Yeah, but it's the furthest place from my house.
Hooters is further, and I know you know how to get there.
Hooters is like across the street, and I'm in that area around lunchtime.
You know where Chili's is at, and it's like not even a block away. One red light.
But I'm only over that far because we're going to Chili's.
All right, so we gotta say, hey, we're going to Steak and Shake.
Yes.
Are you coming?
Yes, that's how you'll get me there.
We'll see you at the drive-thru line.
Man, you think Taco Bell's cheap? Steak and Shake kicks its ass.
But by the
It's
time I
fucking
drive all the way to
banging,
Steak
man.
and Shake, grab the crap and get all the way home, the cheese already solidified on my burger. The shit's
Nah,
already
man.
the shit's already cold.
It's
It's
still
actually
good.
pretty good. They butter up the buns, man.
It is
Butter
pretty
the
damn
buns,
good.
man.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Then they toast the buns. Like that's where they got me. Is they gave me that butter toasted bun, and I hit that thing one time. I woo, got a little crunch on there. I was saying, you got to put in that toaster, boy. Yeah.
Oh,
It's gotta suck for you though, going anywhere to get fast food or
he
pick
eats
up
it
food.
before he goes
I
anywhere.
know.
Like,
I'm about to
fuck
say,
it.
you gotta eat that shit on the
It
way home,
doesn't
or it's
suck.
gonna be 3 days old by the time you get there.
Pretty much.
Danielle, she gets pissed at me because we'll pull out a Taco Bell and it's
You're already
it's
eating.
right by my house, and I'm like wanting to get a
The soft
or
taco
something.
never makes it home.
And she's just
Yes.
like, you can't drive 10 minutes without
No.
eating. I'm like, I could, but I'm not.
I choose not to.
And I'm
Dude,
like,
no.
give me the
I'm
fucking
a grown
taco.
man. I fucking
if
pay
you
for it. I
eat
do what I
your-
want.
If you eat your taco when you get home, the hard shell's no longer hard. The soft shell's
I
all
disagree.
soggy and all that.
If I eat her taco before I get home, my hard shell is hard as fuck. Hard as fuck, boy.
You get the taco never makes it home.
Oh, if it does, it's the only time sour cream's okay.
It's a mess.
Yeah. Grab your dustpans, your mops, and your brooms.
Did you know
it's a
that
mess.
McDonald's has a
Meek?
triple McDonald's.
McDonald's?
You own it. You own it.
But is it? But Meek Mill own it now. McDonald's
has a triple cheeseburger.
I think I do know that.
a triple cheeseburger.
It's like on their. It's not a dollar menu anymore. It's like a value menu.
It was never on the diet menu.
A triple. Why don't you just get the double cheeseburger meal, throw away 2 pieces of the bread, and then you got a quad stack?
Because if you have the double cheeseburger with no bread, you're just holding 2 hamburger patties.
Because it's the double cheeseburger meal, you still have 2 fucking pieces of bread over here if you throw 2 away.
No, you don't. You're thinking of the Big Mac.
Yeah.
No.
The double cheeseburger only
Listen.
has 2 pieces of bread on it.
But it's 2 double cheeseburgers. It's a number 5. It comes
Well-
with fries and a drink. You get 2
You did not
of the double
you did not
cheeseburgers.
specify
That's
that.
exactly what
You
I
said,
said.
you said
didn't
no.
listen.
You said if you get the double cheeseburger,
It
take the
doesn't
bread
matter.
off
What
it.
does that matter if I'm going to get 2 triples?
Well, if you get 2 triples, then you got a 6-pack.
Yeah.
It's the only one I'll ever have these days. But no, see, like right here, you get the meal, you get the 2 burgers.
Lose the buns.
You say fuck them buns, and you grab this 2 pieces of meat and you slide them in right here. Now you got a 4-stacker.
Yeah, well, that's not as impressive as a 6-stacker.
Why don't you just get 2 Big Macs and put them big motherfuckers?
I don't
in?
like Big Mac.
I've never had a Big Mac in my life
Because I don't want that Italian fucking.
It's like a
dressing
mayonnaise
or whatever the
Thousand Island
fucking
combo
bullshit is.
thing.
You know what I have beef with? You order the double quarter pounder. Why don't they just give me the half pounder? Why they got the double
That's
quarter
a good
pounder?
question. I never thought about that.
Yeah, give me the fucking half-pound
Yes.
burger. Okay,
Well,
give me the half
they
pounder.
want to let you know each one of them is a quarter.
I know, same thing as a half.
I get that.
Tomato. But a half sounds more than 2 quarters.
I went to McDonald's this morning.
You sound like you're getting more
You
when
got
you
the
get 2 quarters.
I got the steak, egg, and cheese bagel meal
Sounds
with no
better.
breakfast sauce, no onions on it.
You ever get the McGriddles?
I do.
Those are fat.
I get the sausage and McGriddle, add cheese.
Mm.
But then
You can even get cheese.
But I also got
Special
the
little
large
treat.
caramel
Yeah.
frappe.
Oh, yes. Caramel frappe
Dude,
is where it's at, bro.
They had like 4.5 inches of fucking whipped cream coming out of the top of that thing.
Yes.
I'm like, that's amazing.
Yes, no, that's my go-to for a little afternoon
caramel
pick-me-up.
frappe.
Or if we're leaving the racetrack late at night,
Yeah.
10-piece snug, caramel frappe, on point, man.
It's amazing.
It's so good. It is good. I will give McDonald's the credit that
If the
their
frappe
Mac
machine is working.
True. Don't go to that Socrum place. It's always fucking
No, the
broke.
Socrum one's terrible.
Fuck that place. I'm about fighting over there.
Their fries are covered in pesticides.
They are.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They're good though. They're also covered in salt too, which is great.
Also covered with your fingers eating the shit out
Hell
of them.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, whenever you're at that point, like, all of your morals go out the window usually when you're eating McDonald's because it's usually late at night.
All
It's-
fast food in general is not good for you.
Yeah.
PDQ is not bad.
It's not fast food,
It's
John.
people doing
It
quality.
is fast.
It's not fast food.
If you do an online pickup, you can get it in the
Yes,
drive-thru.
but it's not considered fast food.
They got a drive-thru just like Chick-fil-A.
They
They
got a
basically
drive-thru
copied
car.
everything that Chick-fil-A does other than
Yeah.
their speed. That's it.
Yep.
Everything else is pretty much the same, right?
John's like, you don't want God's chicken? I'm like, nope.
I mean, PDQ, it stands for people doing quality. Like,
Never had it.
I never did either, but let me tell you, their fries, Roundhouse, kick the fuck out of Chick-fil-A's.
Culver's has good fries too. They have the
It's a
crinkles.
people
And they're
dedicated
crunchy
to
crinkle.
quality.
What?
People
Dedicated?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not people doing quality?
Yeah.
Either way, it's
Culver's
still
is
fucking-
damn good.
people-
I like the concrete mixes.
Yeah.
Their food's kind of...
You get the vanilla concrete mixture and have them add Reese's peanut butter cups into it.
No, you get cookie dough and Oreo in that bitch.
No, have you had the Reese's peanut butter cup?
Yes, that's what Ashton gets. She
It's
gets
amazing.
She gets peanut butter and
She's a good
Reese's
woman.
peanut butter cups.
She's a good woman.
I get cookie dough and Oreo, and that shit is
Yeah.
fire, but...
I thought it was princesses dropping queefs.
What? Wow. That's what PDQ is?
Princesses dropping queefs.
And you want to eat there?
Yeah, man, it was good.
John
That's a
loves
good one.
PDQ.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Yeah. I bet that would taste better than this old ass stank beer. That's gross.
Yeah, it's probably a little skunkish.
I just wish I brought.
That
more of
thing's so
these.
old. Happy Gilmore won the green jacket, gold
Yeah.
jacket, and that fucking thing was brilliant.
Both you and Mica were fucking freeloading
It's so
tonight.
old. If I scan this code, nothing pops up.
You're probably right. Probably congratulations.
Hell yeah, man.
They're
Congratulations.
probably like, that's the one can nobody scanned.
What do
The
you got?
golden ticket.
You gotta go. They had to take us to the LPGA or something.
What do you gotta do? Just take a picture of it?
I don't know.
You don't know how to use QR
God
codes?
damn it! This
Your,
dog.
your phone's probably too old to read a QR code.
You flustered him when you showed up.
Huh.
John was here for like 4 minutes before
Oh, there it
fucking
is.
Kano
Open
realized it.
Safari.
Ah!
Here we go. Let's see what's up.
Fucking Kano went ape shit when John got here.
Oh, he barked like,
Yeah.
and he scared me, man.
Yeah.
Like, you scared me. He
Micah was under caution.
goes, sound like a squeaky toy.
Yeah. Yeah, his bark is not aggressive at all.
No.
Oh, it's still got like a contest or something, and it needs to see my ID. What is this for again?
Make sure you're 21.
Limited edition.
Forever 21.
Yeah, it's probably a truckload of Bud Light shows up at your house.
Hell yeah. Kano,
Nah, I'm not doing any more.
get.
I don't blame you.
I'm not signing up for shit.
Yeah.
They want my info.
That's it. They just want to spam you. That's all.
Big government wants to know who you are.
They want you to make you think you have a chance, but you don't have a chance.
People are still drinking this?
Yeah.
So, like, this beer expired like 4.5
Like,
months
Jesus
ago.
Christ. Someone call that guy.
Someone give this
alert.
guy some fucking fresh beer.
Put that beer down. Put it down. It'll kill you.
Is Michelob Ultra still considered the cougar beer?
There were a bunch of cougars drinking them last
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah.
You know
Including me.
Yeah. Like you got like different slogans like Miller Lite, the Pilsner beer.
Yeah.
Coors Light, taste the Rockies.
Michelob
Michelob
Ultra.
Ultra.
Look at my pussy.
No, Michelob Ultra.
The cougar beer.
Easy, Karen. Karen Cougar.
I think I drank one of Danielle's drinks that she didn't. I think it might have been one of her leftover beers at the concert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You was also tearing up the old lemonade and back as the double shotters.
I was.
That was one of the only cons I ever went to that I came home with the same amount of beers I left it with.
You didn't tailgate.
Yeah, we literally got it. We got to go in. The concert's starting.
It's a good thing we left when we did. Think about how late we would have
Oh,
been.
yeah. Think about if we would have tried to have dinner.
I was actually yes. I think I was really
Oh, there ain't
surprised.
no fucking way we're having dinner.
Remember that work we were talking about? I was like, we need to leave by 2 o'clock.
Who
Yeah, we're
said
going to meet. Me and Danielle.
We're saying to have dinner, you would have
Y'all
to.
And
could
then
have
apparently y'all had a conversation like, yeah, we're meeting Mica at the Chick-fil-A at 3:30. Like, okay.
No. I, in confidence, I did say I had to wait for Ashton to get done with her makeup thing. We were going to be a little bit further behind. Originally, it was going to be 3. But I said, if you guys want to leave earlier, that's cool. No, do your thing. But then I thought, John's like, well, I can't drop Cam off till 3. So I'm like, well, shit, we should be done at
Eddie's
3:30.
grandpa, you can just drop him off whenever and you'll deal with it.
So, I mean,
I
y'all
said
didn't
I
have
could
to
do
wait
a
with
little
us.
bit before 3, but not much. It's
As
not
you
gonna
can
make
see,
that much of a difference.
I will take you the scenic way.
I would have went the
But
same way.
I would say that the
I
parking
told
was
John.
premium.
I
Parking
told
was
John in
premium.
the same group message. For some reason, it was me, him, and Danielle. I think because that was the group message we were talking about the tickets. I was like, we can't take I-4 because every day when I come home,
Yeah.
I-4 is pretty much gridlocked from pretty much Kathleen Road through Park Road, and then once you get through Plant City, it's a gridlock again for no reason. It just comes bumper to bumper traffic for no goddamn reason.
Because you got a couple hills and you got a couple curves. That's the only reason. Oh my gosh, there's a hill. Let me slow down 15 miles an hour. Stupid, man.
Yep.
Like, maintain your pace. That's simple.
Yep.
Gosh. Like, sometimes I feel like they need to make the interstate, like, slot cars to where, like, it controls the speed for you so the traffic jams don't fucking happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you can't get there faster. You can get there at the same time all the time, but you won't be able to get there faster because you're at a constant speed.
But if you're moving and there's never a traffic jam.
But there's never a chance where you can get there super early.
You know what?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you drive faster than the speed limit, you can cut off some time.
Yeah, it just kind of defeats
You
the
just will
purpose of
never
having
be
a
able to-
fast car.
You'll never be able to cut that time off if it's
Never be
controlled.
able to cut off times very fast.
That's the only thing about that.
You'll get
But
there
you won't have to
later.
worry about all the slowdowns.
It's
So it's
true.
a catch-22, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe less accidents.
But if
maybe
you don't speed at all,
maybe if they had
then it
like
doesn't matter.
magnets with reverse polarity on the cars, so that you could never get close to their bumper. It just kept the same distance, and everybody pulls each other around there like a fucking draft at Daytona
Like a
Speedway.
slot car track.
Think about how much gas you could save, and then you don't have people jamming the brakes and shit. You just get in there and you just fucking get in the slipstream, and you just like, you ride.
You been watching F1, man?
No, it comes on at like 3 o'clock in the morning and
No.
shit, and then they do the
Oh,
replays at like noon.
you're calling it slipstream instead of draft, so I thought you were watching the fucking F1s.
Oh no, it's
That
just,
comes on about 9 o'clock in the morning on Sundays.
and I'm not up then.
You're not up at 9 o'clock in the morning?
Not usually.
Goddamn, I'm up like 6:15, 6:30.
Good for you.
Goddamn, that dipshit
Ashton,
right there.
Ashton's
yeah, you.
up at 4.
You son of a bitch.
5 o'clock.
That
every day.
guy. That guy wakes me up. He was wanting to wake up at 5 o'clock today, even though I was working remote.
Like I said, he's on a schedule. They know.
Then every 10 minutes from 5 a.m. until about 6:15 when I woke up, that motherfucker's wanting to get up.
Does he really fuck mothers?
He might. He might.
That motherfucker.
He could.
Side
Yeah,
eye,
why
son
is
of
that a
bitch.
cuss word? Like, why is that a bad thing? Why do people get offended? You motherfucker! Like,
I'm a motherfucker.
there's some hot milk.
Would you be offended if someone fucked your mother?
My mother, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Your
I don't.
dad-
I don't hate
that's
my
why.
dad.
Yeah, your
But
dad's a mother.
you're not calling your dad a motherfucker.
I
You're calling
have.
some random person.
No, but your dad is a motherfucker.
Yeah, he is.
Technically, you
I'm
are too.
a motherfucker too.
Son of a bitch.
You're not a motherfucker. You're not a motherfucker.
You son of a
either.
bitch.
I have.
Yeah, well, but you're not right now. You're not a motherfucker right now.
No, I'm. Like, she's the mother of two beautiful
My
dogs.
dad was a motherfucker, but he's not a motherfucker right now either. We could be. I just
You
don't
don't know.
about it. Yeah,
You don't
But
know what he does on his trips.
I doubt he's fucking moms right now.
I mean, at his age, that's probably all that's available. There's probably not any moms
Yeah.
out there with no kids.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
I'm just saying, like, you got to
There's
take
probably
what the
not
feels
moms
left.
out there with no kids. Yeah, you're right, Micah.
Like I said, there's not a lot of
Dog moms don't count.
No.
Okay.
Fur babies.
The hell they don't.
They don't count.
I'm
Nope.
okay if they're doing doggy.
No. Well, that's okay to do doggy style.
Doggy style.
Doggy
But
style.
you're not a mother. If you go,
I'm not a mother.
You
No.
can't count being a dog mom as being a mother.
You don't ever hear anybody say, "You're a fatherfucker." Like, you know what I mean? What? Why? Why is it a motherfucker?
You
That would be
fatherfucker.
more offensive to me. But
Right?
bitch, you're calling me. No.
Listen here, you fatherfucker.
Like, the next fucking time I'm in a fucking conflict with somebody, I'm
You
like,
fatherfucker.
yeah.
Especially a woman. I do it with a woman too.
Because you
That's
think,
great.
you think
You're a
about
fatherfucker.
You think about all the words you add the word fuck to. You got dumb fuck, smart fuck, mother fuck. Like,
But you call
Fatherfuck.
yeah.
You're calling everybody a motherfucker though,
Yeah.
and they're not even a motherfucker.
hey,
I'm
you
gonna start using
brotherfucker.
that.
Yeah, you brotherfucker.
Brotherfucker.
I'm gonna start using. I'm gonna start using fatherfucker.
Fatherfucker. Yeah.
Listen here, you fatherfucker.
You great grandmotherfucker.
You think about a lot of the cuss words, and it's like, who come up with this thought? Like, yeah, I got him. You know what
You're
I'm
a
saying?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I guess it might
You
be
bastard.
offensive because
No, I
nobody
grew up with a dad. Okay, I'm not a bastard. Like,
nobody wants people fucking their mom, and that's maybe where it came from.
Yeah.
So you call them a motherfucker.
So why do you get offended if somebody calls you a fucker? Like, yeah, I'm getting it on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't
you
get
get it, you fucker. Yeah.
I
You know
don't
what
get
I'm saying?
offended though. I don't get offended by that.
But you know, that's like usually like anytime there's a curveball conflict.
Motherfucker. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's usually
Leave the moms out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's probably where
usually
it came from.
that's usually like you know at a bar fight or whatever. That's usually one of the first cuss words. Come on, motherfucker.
All right.
Come on, fatherfucker.
Yeah. You can probably say that fatherfucker and then be like, what? You
That would-
confuse,
Fatherfucker.
that'd
confuse
probably-
the shit out of
I was about
them.
to say that would probably diffuse the
Yeah.
situation.
They'd probably be like, you're funny as shit,
You just
man.
call me
Hey,
a
man, I'll buy you a
fatherfucker?
beer.
Come over here, fatherfucker. I'll buy you
You're
a beer.
right. You're right. You're right. My priest did take me out back one time. Oh.
He did.
No. He did not.
You fatherfucker.
Mike's like, I am not a religious man.
Oh no, you fucked a father.
It's one of them deals. You go to confession, and then he's like, blackmails, and he's like, you better do something, or I'm going to tell the whole fucking congregation here about
did-
your little deed.
When did this confessional booth turn into a glory hole?
This is yeah. And then he turns on the usher. These are my confessions. This is what
You
I've
got
done."
it. You got it bad.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Confessions part 2. Stick it through the hole and shake it twice. Shake it 3 times. You're playing with it. That's an old song, man. Man, I got a lot of show names for tonight. It's gonna be hard
I know.
to.
It's 10:30. You guys ready to wrap this thing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Mike has got like the hour and a half voyage home.
Got a voyage home. I got a lot of work to do still. Like I was tempted to cancel tonight, but I'm like I can't do it
2 weeks in a row.
I had a good reason
You
last
had to
week.
shave your pussy last weekend.
That, and then they were also coming to do our carpet Friday morning.
Exactly.
The carpet matched the drapes.
Shave
So,
his pussy.
Guess what?
It's also called carpet.
Ripping up carpet.
I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is it bald right now?
No, it's done.
Oh, you got his carpet grown back
Yep.
already.
But I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning, ripping baseboards and door trim out, pulling carpet, spike strips up,
In the bedrooms.
painting. I put can lights up in 3 bedrooms
Nice
in one
cans.
night. Yes.
Nice cans.
Yes. So I went to work. So I
You've been
didn't.
working on your house for like 4.5 years. When are you gonna be done?
Never.
Never. Is your bathroom done yet?
No.
Yeah.
He starts other projects when
Yeah.
he hasn't finished a project.
And, hey, I would have been done, but Ashton blew her carp. So now I got the head off of that, and I'm rebuilding the motor.
It's still got a bathroom. It's still got some rooms for
Terrible.
Yeah. I'll get it all done just in time for like a fucking natural disaster to come along and wipe it out.
Have FEMA come in and finish it
That
off for
moment
you.
he finally gets it all done, and he's like, "Oh my god, this feels so good."
Then the power goes out because there's a fucking cyber attack. It's World War III. Fucking like nobody has power, so then all the drywall rots and falls off. Like, goddamn. Really?
I was just gonna say a tornado came through and ripped just your house up.
I
You're
don't say that.
Come
That's
on,
terrible.
man.
That is terrible.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See ya.
Just because of that, I hope they never finish your pool screen.